Hi Taurus, I'm Brenda, and I'm here again today to bring you your weekly angel tarot card reading for the week of January the 15th to January the 22nd, 2018. I want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, and sharing these videos that I put out there on YouTube. As you know, this is strictly a general reading, and every single card for every single day of the week cannot apply to every single person in the universe. But if you'd like clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, I can give that to you in a private reading. So I welcome you to go up there and push that button, and it will take you to my website where you can see the services that I offer and how to schedule either a private reading with me or a private Reiki session treatment with me. See you soon. We start on Monday, my friend, with a major card. And you, Taurus, have been given the Lover's card. And the Lover's card is all about communication being key right now. I mean, it has to do with intimate relationships. It has to do with, marriage and getting engaged and walking down that matrimonial aisle. But it also has to do with knowing that communication is key and also being able to develop trust with each other in a relationship. Carefully weigh your decisions when you're with each other and these choices and decisions that you're going to be making now together, okay? Together. So this is also the card about the return to good health for some of you. Excellent card. Life experience. Another major card, and this is for Tuesday. And a life experience is all about a recent event. It was like a wake-up call for some of you. You realized that action has already taken place for some of you and that it was a moment of freedom. So it's all about a significant change that's happened in your life for some of you. It was like a powerful revelation that, like I say, is going to lead to tremendous change. It's time to spread your wings now, okay? You have the resources, the time and effort to be able to do that now. So some of you I see will be going out solo. Some of you I see it has to do with the end of a relationship or the start of a new one. For some of you I see it has to do with career changes. For some of you I see there's a move. I see some of you are leaving the area geographically where you have lived for a very long time, and now you're spreading your wings and you've decided whether it has to do with job or personal reasons, or you're on this wonderful adventure, you're going to be moving somewhere. Crowning your week on Wednesday, you've been given the Queen of Air. And air cards have to do with the injustice and the challenges that people bring into our lives, where we're faced with making fair and just decisions and choices that are determined by them. And so it's important that we look at everybody's motives. We make sure we do our detective work and look at everything behind the lines. Cross your T's and dot your I's before you step forward to defend yourself. I do see that there's some decisions that are going to have to be made by some of you, and be objective, because if you are objective, they will work out in your favor. I see that some of you are going to be clearing away clearing away things that don't serve you anymore, okay? That could be people in your life. That could be toxic energy around you. That could be your actual geographical area where you live that you want to change and move away from. But regardless, it's going to make you feel so much better. You're going to say to yourself, why didn't I do this a long time ago? I should have taken this move. I should have made these changes. I should have cleared away all of this stuff that doesn't serve me anymore. Others, I see you're getting in your closet, or you're moving furniture around, or you're downscaling, and you're realizing that less is more, and you're minimalizing your lives, where you feel this freedom of want and need and what's important in your life. On Thursday, I have this tickle, which is a residual from this horrible flu bug that the hospitals were full of people with over Christmas and New Year's. And after 2 bouts of antibiotics, it knocked it out of me, but it's left me with this little residual tickle in my throat. So I am fine. I'm not sick, and I'm going to forge through with these videos because I really care for you out there, and I know it's important, and you have shown me with your comments coming in after I've been gone for 3 months that you've missed me. My beautiful, beautiful subscribers. So this is what keeps me going out here. I'm just so happy and blessed to have you here and appreciating these videos and the time it takes to do them. You've been given a major card for Thursday, and this came up in the last reading as well. And this is the Strength card, and this is all about you digging deep within yourself, letting go of judgment, letting go of, animosity, letting go of anger, letting go of hatred, letting go of regret, and letting go especially of judgment. So you're going to see things in a kinder way, okay, in a more sensitive manner. And you're going to dig deep because they talk about this as inner great strength. Releasing, letting go of all those harsh feelings and judgments that you've had. This is about forgiveness. You may be issuing an apology or you may be accepting an apology. This is about compassion, okay? This is about honey rather than vinegar, my friend. On Friday, you've been given an air card, the Page of Air. And air cards have been coming up in these readings as well. So it shows me that some of you are dealing either with legal issues, actual court and lawyers and attorneys and legal issues, or some of you are dealing with having to make fair and just choices and decisions that are determined around others and their motives and their what they bring in to you. To make these decisions and choices, and sometimes it's challenging and it's chaotic. With the Page of Air, it tells me that you're going to be receiving some information, and this information will come in the form of a truthfulness. You're not going to like how it's delivered, you're not going to like who delivered it, but all this card advises you to do is to do not attack the messenger, just accept the message about truthfulness. For some of you, I see you've known about this truthfulness. For others, this is going to come as a surprise to you. But regardless of this challenging information, it will cause some delays to some plans that perhaps some of you have been making. So just sit back, take a deep breath, and you can move forward from this knowing this truthfulness has come in. On Saturday, you've been given a water card, the relationship cards, and this is the 5 of water. And sometimes these can be intimate, romantic relationships, and other times not. But it shows me that some of you have been in a relationship and things aren't turning out the way that you thought they should. And you're not seeing a positive in this situation, and they talk about crying over spilt milk. So it's time now to step back and take a long look at this situation. Take a long look at yourself. Sit down and write out your priorities. The positive and the negative when it comes to being with this individual in this relationship. It could be a romantic one, and it could be a friendship relationship. It could be someone that you've met at work that you strummed up a relationship with. And perhaps, it's not bringing you the fulfillment and the satisfaction and the joy that you've been wanting from it. It can have to do with a situation in your life. Perhaps some of you, there's a situation in your life and not so much a person that isn't bringing you the satisfaction and the peace that you want either. So you know what you need to do. You need to weigh the pros and cons. You need to sit down and write out a priority list and say, okay, what is this bringing to me? And then weigh them. Which is it bringing you more? Do you want to stay there and work on it? Or do you want to walk away from it? On Sunday, you've been given another air card, the final day of the week, and this is the 9 of Air. And this shows me that, again, like the 5 of water, it shows me that you're expecting the worst out of this situation that's been going on around you, to the point where you're losing sleep. Again, this card came up in the last, along with other air cards as well. So this week is taking that sort of a turn, I think, dealing with challenging situations that are stressing us out. So you need to do what's necessary to get your rest, because you have to be completely balanced, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically, to get up and defend your rights, to get up and speak your truth. Okay, so please do whatever it is necessary for you to get your rest. Perhaps it's a beautiful salt and lavender bath, light your candles, go in there, play your peaceful music, just zone out prior to bed. Or go to bed like I do. 5 minutes before I fall off to sleep, I start thinking of all the things that I'm grateful for. Or the blessings in disguise when things don't go the way I'd wanted them to go. And then I lay there and I think, well, what did come out of this? What was the lesson I learned? What was the good thing that I can tap into? So some people it's herbal teas, some people it's I have Himalayan lights and lamps in every one of my rooms. However, I dim them in the bedroom because they've been known to affect the melatonin in us, but they're peaceful lights and they change the ions in the air and the energy around us. Lavender's wonderful. I have sachets of lavender. I used to grow my own lavender, and I hung them I put them in little beautiful bags and hung them in my lamps so that the heat of the bulb would not burn them, but would warm them up enough that that scent is around me. Do whatever it is you have to do, my friend. We're all individuals when it comes to sleep. We've all been there. So please, the message here is don't allow lack of sleep to determine how you're going to be able to defend yourself, okay? You need to be 100% in order to do that. At the end of the reading, I did incorporate that one card, that one oracle card, and I decided to take the daily guidance from the angels today, and you were given entrepreneur. So this tells me that some of you are embarking on a new adventure. It has to do with a career. It has to do with a new career. It has to do with maybe opening up a small business on your own, some of you. It's about self-employment and your disposition and your intention. So it's working, I'll actually read this because it's quite interesting. It's working for yourself that allows you to better follow your own intuition and your own divine guidance. Know that you have help out there. The universe and divine sources are there, and they're your co-workers and your teammates. They're going to be there for you, and they remain loyally by your side. So know that you're not alone, okay? And, tap into that. Tap into those divine sources out there and ask them to guide you on your path and help you when it comes to you becoming an entrepreneur. I wish you a great remainder to today, my friend, and a wonderful, optimistic week to look forward to, Taurus. Again, I leave you with another quote. And the quote I chose today is this: some of the best lessons we learn are learned from past mistakes. The error of the past is the wisdom and the success of our future. See you again soon, and I want you to know that I continue to stand in that circle of light for you, Taurus.